knowing which deer is the deer really boils down to, for me, when you click that safety off, and your heart is about ready to jump out of your chest. If that doesn't happen, my suggestion would be to put the safety back on almost immediately. I always say that as soon as that bullet hits the deer, they're dead. What they do after that is just a function of the shock that their body's taking. But in this case, the deer took 2.5 steps and fell over. No struggle, nothing. I like what I look for in a whitetail is a typical. I like the typicals. I don't like the gnarly kind of mangled up racks. I like a typical. I'd like to add. Coming here, I wanted to add a true 10-point frame that obviously had scored a little higher than my last whitetail from here. I look for the symmetry and the mass. If you have those two things, I think that's what continues, your journey in whitetail hunting. And but every freaking deer that came to the bait today came down here.
Where's the scrape right here, eh?
Well, that 10.
Was he working the scrape?
He hung around here for probably a good hour and 15 minutes. Okay. And made scrapes everywhere, went back in the woods, came back out to the bait, ate a little, and then he walked down here. Didn't, win me or anything, but every one of those deer came back here and they did this deal.
That's awesome.
So
not the one you shot though.
No, he came out of the corner of the woods over there.
Cool. Well, let's go have a look at him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see which one it is.
There's a little ridge back there that he came out. This one came out in this corner, and that 9 came out right here. Chased him away.
Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Oh yeah, you can see left from here.
When we walked, I don't know if he just walked basically like this. Didn't jump or anything. Walked through here and fell over.
Yeah.
See that? It's my new measuring trick.
The bases. Yeah.
Ears.
Right. Yeah, he's got heck of mass.
That's freaking awesome.
Right on.
He might not be as old as I originally thought, but he had a little bit of a swale and he's got a big old gut.
Probably 5.5.
Shoulders die right into his chest.
Yeah. But you're 100 but I mean those things are shooting 600 yards. Yeah. So at 110
they're supposed to be 2,800 feet per second.
And what were you, 110 yards left?
It's 103 yards to that bale.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So my choice of weapon was a muzzleloader. It's a .45 caliber, custom Best of the West rifle. The accuracy of these rifles these days are unbelievable, and what was really a primitive weapon to start. That some of these muzzleloaders are good out to 500-600 yards. Although my shot today was not that far, they give you a good peace of mind to make a good humane shot. I think the accommodations here at Chaparral Hunting, you know, again, it's like a family. Everybody's open arms. You know, I've talked to everybody. You know, their family, and they had their daughters here a couple years ago. Great other hunters in camp. Just a family setting. Everything is neat and clean, in order, well thought out. Bedrooms are comfortable. Bathroom amenities, kitchen. It's just everything you need with all the comforts at home. But then when you get out in the bush, it's the real deal. You know, maybe some things that people do when they're seeking out a hunt of this type. You know, I've got Greg's cell phone number. I mean, I can call him any time of the day, and I typically do. You just kind of get that warm feeling when you talk to Greg and anyone in his family, any of the guides. They're really here for the success of the hunter, and you know, want to build their business around return clientele. And you know, obviously I'm gonna go home and show pictures of this deer, and my buddies are gonna want to go hunting, and you know, Chaparral Outfitters is where I'm gonna tell them to go. I would compare hunting whitetail here at Chaparral to, you know, to much like the family setting that I do at home. There's more of a wilderness element here. You do spend a lot of time out in the bush, and you learn a lot of things when you're out there. You know, the deer in this area grow big because they're smart. They're well taken care of. Obviously, the terrain and everything that Greg has here is just a great atmosphere for big deer.